the life of a mega nerd, baby. We doing things and we making it happen, right? From the trash 80 to a black Mercedes, no one can stop us now, cause we're keeping it nerdy nice. This is the life of a mega nerd, baby. We doing things and we making it happen, right? From the trash 80 to a black Mercedes, no one can stop us now, cause we're keeping it nerdy nice.
Hello guys, today it is Saturday, August 21, and welcome to the Nerd Rule the World podcast. My name is Jose, and I am acquainted by Jenn.
Hello.
And Allison.
What's up?
And who's ever with Allison right now?
Her name is Kristin, and also, by the way, first of all, it's totally the 31st and not the 21st.
Oh, I did say the 21st, my bad, 31st.
Yeah.
10 days
anyway,
behind.
say hi, Kristin. Hi.
So yeah, this was recorded on August 31st, so now you have an idea how our schedule works.
Yeah, no kidding.
We have no schedule. Yay.
We do now.
Alright, so to keep us on schedule, I will start with what we're playing, reading, and watching. So, as of lately, I've been playing Dungeon Land because I just downloaded it like a few days ago, and it's freaking awesome. But I need some people to play with because I got to a certain part that I couldn't finish by myself, and then I had to die and start all over again.
See, this is what happens when you don't invite people that already have the game and are on the computer 24/7 like me. They play the game with you.
Well, I always have to play it like by myself first to get a handle on it. And so that's what I was doing. And then, besides Dungeon Land, I, of course, have been playing Sims 3 because that's my default boredom game. And it's been pretty exciting. What I've been reading, I've been reading this book called The Variant. And it's crazy. And I've been, like, sucked into it. And I'm waiting for the library to give me the next book in the series. Pretty good. It's basically about these kids that are in like a boarding school, and it's like you can't escape from it, and everything's like they're under camera watch, and like everything's pre-planned for them every day, and like kids end up randomly missing and killed and weird stuff. And then I won't like ruin it for anyone else who wants to read it, but like this big twist just happened, and I literally stayed up till 3 in the morning reading the book because I was like, what? So, yeah, that's how I am with books, though.
Interesante.
Yeah, they're better than movies for me. So when I'm reading a book that I'm really interested in, I just get sucked in, and my imagination takes over, and then I'm not even on this planet anymore. So, as far as what I've been watching more Adventure Time. I've been watching Face Off, which this last one was really good. Not the movie. The TV show.
Aww.
I didn't want the movie. No.
The TV show is good.
Yeah. Okay. So the last one was really good, and I love watching them do like crazy makeups and stuff. And it's kind of creepy sometimes, and I watch it before I go to bed usually, and it creeps me out really bad, and I have these really weird dreams.
Sweet.
So that's always fun. The other show that I watched was Heroes of Cosplay. Again, I watched the last 2 episodes that I missed. And the second episode kind of pissed me off because they're talking about how, like, people that are overweight shouldn't cosplay characters that aren't overweight. And, like, as a curvy girl, I would hope that if I wanted to, I could cosplay Wonder Woman and not get completely judged. And I do know that there's a line because, like I saw, like, beer belly Spider-Mans at Comic-Con, and I was like, really, guys? Like, I don't know if you're doing this for a joke, but that's not cool. But you don't have to be ripped to be Spider-Man. I just feel you shouldn't necessarily, like, have a beer belly and be Spider-Man. So, I don't know. And I think most of the time, you know, like, as far as female comic book characters are concerned, they have such crazy body shapes that there's no way any female can live up to them. So, you just do your best. And then the third one, I don't know, it was kind of boring, actually, and I kind of think some of them are just like, I don't know. They don't like, they take it way too seriously, in my opinion. And they just end up making themselves look kind of dumb. But that's just me.
Same thing with King of the Nerds.
Yeah. Like, you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, and sometimes they take it, like, overly seriously, and you're just like, okay, guys. So, on to you, Jose.
I was thinking Allison first since we always leave her for last.
Okay.
Oh, yay!
It's only today.
Okay. Only today, that's fine. Everybody gets one, right? So, I am being a very bad bookworm, and I'm not reading anything right now, even though I should be reading The Lost Hero, but I don't know, I haven't really been in a reading mood lately. So, yeah.
How dare you, Allison?
I know, no, I've been going through, these really weird kind of emo-y moods, so I don't want to do anything. I just want to, lay in bed and eat a bunch of food and get fat, and yeah. So, there's that. I am kind of watching regular show, and really, whatever is on TV every so often. But between my classes and junk, I really haven't had a whole lot of time to watch anything. And I started Dead Space earlier this week. And so I started it on hard mode. And what had happened was there was no fucking ammo at all. So I got mad and I restarted it. And I think it's on easy mode because I just was not in the mood to be trying to aim properly, find ammo, and all that other crap. So, yeah. And I also started playing some more Mortal Kombat. And I don't know, I have a lot of other games that I'm kind of playing back and forth.
When you play Mortal Kombat, who do you usually play? Who's your default character?
I really like using Noob Saibot and Smoke and Scorpion. Those are usually the ones that I like to go for first. And then after that is usually Katana.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
And maybe Sindel every so often. And that's about it.
Alright. So I guess it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Reading, I have not been reading anything, so fuck books. Bad influence right here. Number one.
Every time.
Every time. Do not disappoint. But instead of reading, I have been listening to a lot of podcasts and music. Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts I've been listening to recently. I've been listening to the Illuminati, not naughty, not naughty, naughty. It's from this YouTube channel called Modern War Negro.
Oh jeez.
It's hilarious. It's he makes some of the most hilarious dub over videos you've ever seen. Also, I've been listening to PC Gamer podcasts. I just think they're awesome because I listen to podcasts because sometimes I'm in class and I feel like I don't want to listen to your bullshit, professor. And also been listening to a lot of Dumbfounded. That's not a podcast. That's actually an artist. I think he's a Korean rapper, but he raps in English. He's just from Korea.
Cool.
It's cool. And yeah, in that department, I've been listening to that. I've been watching a lot of stand-up comedy.
Cool.
I watched Louis C.K. live at the Beacon Theater. I watched Jim Norton, Please Be Offended. I watched Alonso Bodden. Yeah, Alonso Bodden. and I saw the Axis of Evil, which that was hilarious. Like
Do you
it's
ever
just
watch George Carlin?
oh yeah. There was like I watched him. I saw him in James Silent Bob, and then I watched him, and then a week later he died.
Oh,
So and
so
then
you try not to watch. You're like, I'm not gonna watch anyone because a week later they'll die.
right. So and then this week they had another weekly Humble Bundle. They brought him back, and so I got it, and I got a bunch of games. I was so excited to play Leviathan Warships finally, and it's just so good, so funny. If you turn on the Jazzman voice, so good. But other than that, I've been playing Ragnarok online. Yeah, but not much. School. School.
I bought the Humble Bundle too, and the two games that I really wanted to play on there besides Dungeon Land don't work on my computer. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you get a chance to try Leviathan Warships?
No, I didn't keep the key to that because it didn't look like something I would enjoy playing.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I gave it to my cousin who gave us feedback on the podcast.
Right.
Which, whoever's listening, if you listen to our podcast and you give us some feedback, I have some game keys that you can choose from if you just leave us some feedback either on the Nerds Rule the World podcast page or the Nerds Rule the World regular page. If you just give us some feedback, you will get a free game key of your choice.
Also on Twitter, we take feedback too.
Yep, Twitter too.
So yeah, that's done with.
Alrighty, so the other topics I had, I gave you guys a article about worst castings and Ben Affleck as Batman. And
Pause.
pause.
Do you guys want to hear Kristin stuff?
Yeah, I figured she would have done it after you, if anything, but she can go.
Okay. As far as there's a sequel to a book I read back in high school called Unwind, and I think it's called Unholy, and it's pretty good so far. It's a pretty interesting series. It's like basically an older version of abortion, I guess, because you can decide if you don't want your kids, and you can have them unwound with things and use the body parts for kids to help other people. So it's pretty messed up, but it's a really good book, and I recommend reading both of them. Watching Degrassi. That's about it. I haven't really been watching TV a lot because Allison and I both go to the same school and everything, and I was working for a while, but yeah. And playing, been playing Silent Hill 3. I was playing Silent Hill Downpour for a while, and then I have this minor addiction to Social Empires on Facebook. But all of those are fun games, so that's pretty much it. Oh god, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. That's pretty much it.
Alrighty, so the new topic for conversation is worst castings than Ben Affleck as Batman. And I gave you guys an article to read about it that had like people in their opinion that they think did a worse job than Ben Affleck could do as Batman, because plenty of people have screwed up comic book movies. So I thought we could each give our opinions on other people that we thought screwed up comic book movies. So Jose, do you want to go first?
Sure. I have some in the list that I disagree with. Which is, well, not some, only one, which is Michael Cera, because I'm such a Scott Pilgrim fanboy, and I love the movie, and I love the books, and I love the game, and I love everything that has to do with Scott Pilgrim. and that's the only one that bothered me that was on the list. So it didn't capture what Scott Pilgrim was supposed to be, but he got the basic idea, which not most people do. So I think yeah, let's go. The ones, whoa,
That was a sneeze, sorry.
yeah. So the ones that I do agree with are uh, the number 8, which is Seth MacFarlane.
Hmm.
I hate Hellboy. I don't like it at all. Keanu Reeves as John Constantine. That one, I enjoyed the movie. I know it's a bad movie, but I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. Spider-Man 3 was a mistake.
The whole movie was a mistake.
Yeah. Wow, Venom. What a mistake. Oh yeah, I don't agree with the excluding Sweeney from Spawn. I don't agree that because that was a good movie. It's a great movie in my opinion. I don't care what y'all think. You come down to my house and fight me. I have a bat.
You're so hardcore, Jose.
It's my fucking opinion, man. Shit. And the rest, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger was one of the worst casting jobs I've ever seen in my life. And Tommy Lee Jones, he just gives off that psychotic vibe, so it was not that bad. There was worse people in that movie.
Do you think, do you have any personal ones that aren't on that list that you think were cast wrong?
Yeah, Ben Affleck as Daredevil, and then we have Colin Farrell as Bullseye. That was bullshit. The Kingpin was alright. What else do I gotta say? If I gotta think it through, I have to say Green Lantern. Fuck you.
Yeah. Do you think he did good as Deadpool though? Well, as
Fuck
Wade,
no.
Really? I
No.
liked him as Wade. I don't
Okay.
know. There wasn't much Deadpool, to really judge on. I don't think, but I think he did well as Wade because he's a smart ass, and I don't know. I just think it worked well.
Ryan Reynolds does make a really good Wade Wilson / Deadpool. The only complaint that I had about what they did to Deadpool was they totally effed him up.
Like his look.
Like everything.
Yeah.
His
Jinx.
hair, his powers, his everything. Like everything was messed up. Ugh! It made me so mad.
My
Well, now
God.
you know how I feel about Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
I love it.
I don't feel so passionate about comic book movies as much as video game movies because that's my thing.
What? Screw you too, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, because I was gonna say this. I'm always gonna watch them, but I always say this: the whole casting for the Resident Evil movie franchise is wrong.
Really?
Yes,
I like the main chick.
it's a mistake. And there goes the bike.
You gotta-
That's my opinion. It's a mistake. I watch them every time they come out. I go to the movie theaters and I watch them day one. But I'm guilty of that. So I think they're entertaining movies.
Yeah.
It's just-
I guess I never fangirled the series enough to know. I mean, I played it, but I didn't get all hardcore into it, So I don't really know, I guess I don't have that strong of an opinion, but I always thought that she, to me, resembled the person in the video game.
I dove into the lore for Resident Evil mostly because I thought, and I thought until Resident Evil 5, the characters had so much complexity because every time you play the game, you they're going with this mentality that they don't fear anything, but there's always something that they're scared of, and you just don't know what is, and it just gives more depth to it because you don't know the character even though you're playing as the character.
Yeah. So, as far as like what I thought about the article, though, I thought that most of them were pretty on the spot. Some of them I haven't seen, so I didn't really have a good comment for them. I thought Tommy Lee Jones did pretty good as Two-Face, but I'm not a DC girl, so I don't know his character full-heartedly. But to me, I could tell when they were messing someone up and when they weren't. I mean, Jim Carrey messed up the Riddler, and Arnold Schwarzenegger messed up, what's his face?
I actually kind of liked Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
And then I've seen Batman get screwed up multiple times, and Robin as well.
Female.
I think Uma Thurman did good as Ivy, though. She's kind of creepy in that way.
I forgot one of the most important ones. How can I forget? Halle Berry as Catwoman.
Oh, yeah, that was not good.
Yeah.
What was even worse was Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. Oh my god, that was terrible.
No,
that was
actually,
god-awful.
She was very good at that one.
No, she wasn't. All of the guys got a hard B1. Bleh. They all got a hard one because it was Anne Hathaway in a fucking like leather suit or whatever. That is the only reason why any guys liked her.
I liked Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman.
What? Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a great Catwoman.
Exactly. So, on my list besides the article, you know my opinions about the original Spider-Man series. I think Tobey Maguire was casted wrong. I think Kirsten Dunst was casted wrong. I definitely think Topher Grace was cast wrong as Venom. Jesus Lord, have mercy on their souls. It was ridiculousness. Kirsten Dunst, I just don't think she embraced Mary Jane like she was supposed to.
She really didn't.
And Tobey Maguire, for me, he just didn't fit Peter Parker. He looked fine in the suit and stuff. He did have some like little witty one-liners and stuff, but he just didn't fit Peter Parker to me. So, with the mask on and everything, great, super awesome. But as soon as he took the mask off, you're like, that's not Peter Parker. So, and then my other one is Anna Paquin as Rogue. I'm not 100% sure why I don't like her as Rogue. It's not that she's horrible. I just, for some reason, it irritates me that she's Rogue. And so when I watch the X-Men movies, I get this little irritation in my brain every time I see her. So, those are mine. What about you, Allison?
The ones that I disagreed with were Michael Cera as Scott Pilgrim. I personally liked him. Now, this is also coming from a person that hasn't been able to like read the graphic novel. I was supposed to borrow those from my friend like a while ago, but that never happened. I also liked Keanu Reeves as Constantine. I don't know, maybe I was the only person. I think that was really about all I disagreed with. And I mean, I kind of like Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. Again, I might be the only person, but you know, whatever.
I didn't think he did bad, but like I said, I'm not a DC fangirl, so I don't know that he wasn't true to the character. I just thought it looked fine.
Yeah, same here. I really don't care much for DC. Well, I don't care at all for DC.
And Marvel, I'm one of the few that I refuse to pick a side. I'm sorry. But I think as long as, you know, they bring the character, like, I don't mind when they put their own twist on the characters, like, that's fine. That just makes them an original, like, version of that character. That's perfectly fine. But, unlike what Christian Bale did with Batman, which was basically create throat cancer Batman, that is not cool. He was terrible.
I agree. I agree some parts with the argument.
Yeah. And honestly, people, did we learn nothing from Daredevil with Ben Affleck? I'm sorry, but I really am not going to be able to get over that.
Yeah. You know, the other opinion, though, is that he's mostly going to be playing Bruce Wayne, not a whole lot of like actual Batman.
Because
So
yeah, what I heard is the Batman suit they're using is closed off from eyes and mouth.
yeah, and he's not going to be doing his own stunts, so he probably won't even be in the suit.
Also, voice modulation.
So I think he would do good as Bruce Wayne. I don't think he'll be a horrible Bruce Wayne.
He has that
Just
dickish vibe from Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, just like I said with Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man, you know, he's a great Spider-Man, but then he took off the mask and he tried to be Peter Parker, and you're like, what the hell? So
Yeah.
sometimes they can do one character or the other, but I mean
Sometimes
the
they can do
character's
both.
the same. Yeah, sometimes they can do both. Like I think Andrew Garfield is amazing at both Spider-Man and Peter Parker.
Andrew Garfield was very good with the Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I do have to agree with that. And there were a few previous Batman movies that I really liked, like how they embodied both Bruce Wayne and Batman. I don't know, I couldn't get over freaking Christian Bale just butchering everything. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably going to get a ton of shit for that, but that's just how I feel.
But then again, you're probably not, because most people like Christian Bale because of Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because most people the first Batman movie was not very successful. The second movie was fucking awesome at the box office, and then the third one did fucking good because of the second one's reaction to people. So if it wasn't for that second movie, it would have been another X-Men trilogy all over again.
Oh yeah. And see, and I did not want to watch the Batman movies to begin with, the one with Christian Bale. I think I'd seen the first one and I was just like, oh my god, that's freaking terrible, and I'm never watching another one again. And I may or may not have found a way to watch them without paying for anything. I'm not going to confirm nor deny that. But, you know, and so I ended up watching them, and I hated the third one. I liked Heath Ledger's the Joker. I thought he was really good. But I mean, even Bane in the third one, Bane was terrible.
Yeah.
At least it was true. I think, I don't know. I don't read comic books for Batman. I think it was true that one of the banes of the multiverse is
Maybe if it was based on a multiverse one, I guess. But I mean, I don't know too much about the multiverse, but from what I know about Bane, that was not Bane's story. At least not the one that I knew about, anyway.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because, like he's saying, the multiverses, like, there's like 50 different kinds of Spider-Man, so it depends on what kind of Spider-Man they're going for. Like, in the original Spider-Man movies, they weren't going for the Amazing Spider-Man, so then now they're doing the Amazing Spider-Man ones, and they're staying true to the comic because that's what they based the movie on. So now people are like, well, now this is going to happen and this is going to happen because that's how it happened in the comics. And they can't screw that up because that's how it happened.
By the way, can I just say, Jamie Foxx as Electro, amazing choice. Paul Giamatti as Rhino, not so bright.
Yeah, but Rhino's not one of my favorites anyway, so I'm not too worried about him getting like screwed up.
Yeah.
Electro is amazing though, and his, oh my god, what he looks like is so badass. I can't wait.
Ah.
But I do wish that they'd bring James Franco back to be. I think where I left off was that the original Spider-Man movies, they weren't after just one comic book, in my opinion, one like universe. But the new movies are the Amazing Spider-Man, so they're going in the order of the comics. And so everyone kind of knows what's going to happen next, so they can't really screw it up, because then all the fanboys and fangirls will kill them. So they don't have a lot of leadway in that way. So it's kind of nice, though. I know what's coming and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. See.
But I am super excited for Electro and Rhino and stuff like that. I wish they'd bring James Franco back, and he was really good as Harry Osborn.
Alright, so
Yeah.
we all gave our opinions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep on doing the podcast with our next segment, which is looking forward to. Can you explain more on that?
Yeah. So this segment is basically anything we're looking forward to. It doesn't have to be nerd related, it doesn't have to be video game related. It can be anything that we're looking forward to at all. So Allison, do you want to start?
Sure. I am looking forward to finally finishing my CNA class, hopefully soon, regardless of whether or not the fact that I actually passed the damn class. I just want to be over and done with this stuff right now. And there's a few movies that I know are coming out. I can't remember all of them right now. The only ones that I can think of are Catching Fire and Thor 2. I think Catching Fire is going to be really amazing if they do it right.
I think Catching Fire is gonna sell out in the box office no matter what.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the series. The first movie didn't really do anything for me, so.
There's one thing
So,
yeah, I'll leave it for my. Continue.
Jen, did you read the books?
No, I didn't.
You should. They're really good. The first book, there's so much more to it than what they put in the movie. So I'm kind of looking, because, I mean, that's what's kind of making me more excited for Catching Fire than I thought I would be. Because I read The Hunger Games after I saw the movie. So, like, before I was like, yeah, it was an okay movie. And then I heard that the books were so much better, so of course I picked them up, and it was amazing.
Remember, kids, don't read. You're gonna hate other media after that. So, wait, say it. I can say it another way. Pro tip: don't read.
Reading is fundamental.
Sure,
Reading is
let's go with
fundamental unless you want to be a dish digger in Detroit.
So, Allison, what else are you looking forward to?
That's really about all I want to talk about.
Alrighty. Is Kristin going to say what she's looking forward to?
Yes, she is.
Well, like Allison said, I'm looking forward to Catching Fire because, like, I was really disappointed with the first movie though because it seemed to. I mean, I know that the book was pretty fast paced, but it seemed even more fast paced. Like, you didn't get to see any character development, or you didn't really get to see the bond between. It's not Prim. What was her name? Katniss, the little girl that she ends up meeting in the.
Oh, Rue.
Rue, yeah. You don't really get to see them like develop a friendship or anything, so the death scene or whatever, it's not as sad as it should have been. Looking forward to finishing CNA class. I'll be finishing later than Allison though, but I'm looking forward to that so I can get started on my next class. And I'm looking forward to Halloween because
Oh
That's
my
just the
God,
best.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's the best time.
What's Halloween?
You don't know what
Halloween.
Halloween is?
Like, as in October 31st.
Like, dress up as whatever you want.
Go trick or treating.
I don't know what.
Is it De La Morte?
Day of the Dead, sort of.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I know what Halloween is. I'm not Mexican, so I took that as racism, Jen.
Spanish!
We celebrate Halloween here, but that kind of offended me.
How did that offend you?
I have no clue. It just stinged a little.
Puerto Ricans are touchy people.
Hey, Jose.
Whoa, touchy?
Jose.
Yes.
You're defo a weirdo.
Screw you, man. Shut up to you and shut up to Kristin as well. Yeah.
because you're laughing at him.
I was. Who says I was laughing at you?
Oh
Like,
my goodness.
I showed her a picture or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
This just turned racist really quickly.
Wow. So, yeah. Yeah. I thought with the absence of Derek today, no racism was gonna be involved in this podcast, but
There was no racism, you freaking jerk face.
I know. I don't understand
now
how you
I'm just screwing with you guys, man.
You little bitch.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm no bitch, okay? I'm no bitch. I am not a female dog.
Okay, so moving on. Jose, what are you looking forward to?
Okay, first off, I am looking forward to this game. They have not contacted me or anything, and they have not paid me anything, and they don't know who the fuck I am. But I am really looking forward to a game called Nether, and these guys they're not popular at right now. They have no popularity, like not a big following, just a dedicated group of followers. They're making an MMO FPS horror game,
Cool.
and I just think it's badass. I just think it's badass that they're making this, and I just wanted to give them a shout out and be like, I love what you're doing, and a lot of people out there love what you guys are doing. So just keep doing it. You're doing great. Something definitely new, something we need in the game industry these days, and I am looking forward to playing Nether. I'm looking forward to playing Nether. So shout out to them. I am also looking forward to playing Dragon's Crown as soon as I get my hands on a beta. I just want to play that game so badly. I've heard so much negative and positive press on it. It's one of the most controversial games this year. Just because there's a bunch of feminists that started popping up.
Oh god. Gotta love those feminists.
I'm not hating on the feminists, but you could tone it down a little bit, you know? It's just a fucking video game.
Well, yeah, they always gotta get all crazy. They're like PETA.
I don't want to name nobody, but you know who you are. You know who you are. The only one that gets hate for being a feminist gamer. You know who you are. So you can fucking please back off. Please, I don't need that shit. I play video games to escape. I don't need you to hit me with realism while I'm playing a game. If I want to see half-naked chicks in a video game, I'll see half-naked chicks in a video game. It doesn't bother me, and it doesn't bother the girls who play the fucking game. Why should it bother you? And why you should give a shit about it is not your design choice, and it's not your fucking game. So fucking back off my fucking games, please.
Same with
Oh.
Shit just got serious.
And the other thing I'm looking forward to, not any movies. I'm looking forward to King of the Nerds next year.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that the Jay Witz, also shout out to him. Jay Witz gets chosen. I think he was going for it, so I hope he gets chosen because he is the best blogger for Pokemon nerdy stuff. But he's the most charismatic blogger that I've seen recently, and I hope he gets it. Not someone like what was this bitch's name? Panzer, the World of Warcraft blogger. Yeah, no, she was no gracias, no. No.
I kind of haven't looked through who the contestants are lately. I looked like when they first started looking.
Yeah.
And then I haven't really looked since.
So the Jay Witz is a community one. If the voting is still up, you can vote for him. I hope he wins, man, because he deserves it. He works his ass off because he does what he loves, and he works his fucking ass off, and he never delivers bad news and negative news. And he's a fucking shoutcaster for Pokemon tournaments. I didn't even know they had Pokemon tournaments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Yo, you know, man, Jake Woods, you rock. I hope you get it. And that's just me. Yeah, that's what I've been looking forward to. Just a little rant in between that.
Alright, so as far as what I'm looking forward to Dragon Age Inquisition. From what I'm reading, it's going to be an open world like Skyrim, which makes me so freaking happy because Dragon Age 2 was a piece of crap that made me very sad.
It reminded me of Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, it was just thrown together and ridiculous and nothing that Dragon Age is. Like, it was just ridiculous. It made me sad. I played it for a while and then I just couldn't play it anymore because it didn't make sense to me. Then I'm looking forward to playing Skullgirls, which I just haven't bought yet. So I'm saving
You
money
should.
for that.
You should buy it. Like, you should buy it right now. It's a great
I
game.
know. If I had the money, I totally would. Then the other thing I'm looking forward to is Divergent, the movie, and also the third book in the series coming out this year. Divergent is a really good book. It's a teen series. It's just, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of what were we just talking about? That other book series. The Catching Fire. What was that?
Oh, the Hunger.
The Hunger Games. Yeah.
Hunger Games.
Suicidal
like
teenagers.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's kind of like Hunger Games because it has like the different like sets of people and stuff. But I don't know. I like it a lot better. The other thing I'm looking forward to is, of course, Amazing Spider-Man 2. And then as far as like more personal life type things, I'm looking forward to Halloween as well. And the Retro Gaming Expo in October. And then Comic-Con in January. So
Somebody
Yeah.
buy me tickets to get me over there.
I'm going to be cosplaying at that Comic-Con, and we're going to try to get Lay Down to come with us. So, and I'm also going to interview cosplayers. So it's going to be super, 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 super exciting.
I really want to go. Mostly I want to go because I want to show off my Max Payne.
That would be cool, though.
I look badass as a bald fat guy with alcohol problems. Because that's what I am. Bald guy, not black. With alcohol problems. Well, not alcohol problems. I'm just saying that I feel like Max Payne inside. The only problem is that, like, yeah. Like that's in another time. I was a drunk that got his family he's taking revenge for his dead family. That's what my other life is going to be. Like when I die, I'm gonna come back as a drunk fat guy that's seeking revenge and killing Brazilian people to find the people who fucked up his life.
Nice.
Not really, but you know.
All right, so our next topic is our top 5 as usual, but the topic is adorable characters in video games. So, do you want to start this one, Allison?
You want me to start this one?
Or Jose can, whoever.
Rock, paper,
Rock, paper,
scissors.
for it?
Oh my goodness.
Jinx,
Yes!
if I ever see you, you owe me a soda.
All right, in the chat, you have to write rock, paper, or scissors. That's
When
the
you
same
say go, wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
One.
I'm not even have the chat open, okay?
Okay, so type it up, and then when I say go, you hit enter. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes!
All right, so
Amazing!
Jose picked paper, and Allison picked scissors. Allison.
You know why I picked paper? Because I don't know how to spell scissors. They'll make fun of the dyslexic Puerto Rican.
You could have picked rock.
Rock would have sufficed.
I'm not really dyslexic, but I feel like I'm dyslexic because I always mix and match things.
All right, so Allison, you either get to pick who goes first, or you can go first.
I will go first. I'm gonna relish in my victory here.
Wow, so generous.
Well, you said that I owe you a soda, so you can suck it, bitch.
As I said, I'm not a bitch, but I will suck it.
Whoa. Whoa.
What I will suck is
You're
left to my own
the last time I
discretion.
said something like that.
Really awkward topic.
Yo. What I will suck is off to my discretion.
Oh.
For all you
Remember
guys,
what happened the last time you said something like that?
for all that you guys know, I might suck on a bottle of ketchup.
Anyway, so the top 5 that I chose, and I kind of have an order here, but not really. It's just, in order that they came to me. But I'm going to start with my number 5, which was Yoshi from the Mario series. She's so adorable. If anybody has played The Darkness, you will know that my number 4 are the little Darkling guys. They're adorable.
You will get along with so many Japanese people.
I don't know why I love them so much. They're just like they're your loyal minions. How can you not love them?
They're tentacles that rip out spines out of people's asses.
No, like the little guys that you summon, you can do like the berserkers, the kamikazes.
Oh, not the tentacles. Okay.
Yeah, the darklings.
Jeez, I've only played like an hour of the game. Calm down, Jesus Christ.
I actually haven't finished that game yet. I can't even remember how far I got into it.
The first one, second one.
The first one. I want to play the second one, but I need to finish the first one.
I own the second one, and I'm like 2 hours in. But back to the topic at hand, please continue.
Anyway, my number 3 is the Volt Boy from Fallout. If you don't love him, then you don't love the series. That's all I gotta say.
You mean Pit Boy? That's his name.
No, he's the Volt Boy. The Pit Boy is the thing that's on your wrist.
No, the Pit Boy is the name of the character.
No, he.
Right, Pit Boy. Right, Pit Boy.
Volt Boy.
Right, Pit Boy in Google, and he's gonna show up.
You can also type in the Volt Boy, and he shows up. In fact, he actually has his own motivational posters.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. They're funny.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it.
I guess the fandom kind of dubbed him the Volt Boy, so he kind of goes by both.
I got an idea. Why don't we let the viewers decide? Leave it in the comment. What do you think he is?
Yeah, let's go with that. My number 2 is Rubble from Cameo. For anybody that has not played that game, it's she's a fairy, and it's actually she's a badass. So don't think that it's like a little kid's game. It's really kind of awesome. So if you haven't played it, definitely pick it up. Rubble was really adorable. He's like this pile of rocks. He's really cool. And like they're kind of like Pokemon. They say their names. Rubble. He's really adorable.
Or they're just mentally retarded.
I think that you're a jerk face, so we're even.
You always say that no matter what, so.
My number 1 on my list, and she had to be my number 1, I'm sorry. From BioShock, the Little Sisters. They're amazing. And of course, like, my entire perception of them is actually kind of skewed now. But that's besides the point.
Okay.
Alrighty. So is Kristin joining in on this one?
She thinks she has a top 5.
She doesn't.
You said that it can be pretty much anything, right? Any kind of game related thing. Because I think that from Kingdom Hearts, the Noogles are just freaking adorable. Like, I love those to death. Then there's from Tekken 3. It's I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but she's the little Japanese girl with the pigtails and everything. I wish I remembered what her name was.
Is it the robot girl?
No, that's Julia. It's the one that has the panda. like, and she likes Jenn. I know she likes Jenn. Like Lin Chow. I don't even want to like attempt to say it because I'm gonna fuck it up and everyone's gonna laugh. That's true. Then I like I think that Daxter is really adorable from Jack and Daxter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he's really adorable. I had it down. Let's see here. There's what was I saying earlier, Allison? I don't remember. It was second. There was.
You can have a top 3.
I guess I can have a top 3 because I had it like all written down, like I was, or not written down, but I had it all listed. I didn't write it down like Allison did, and then as I was listening to hers, I'm like, yeah, that sounds cute. Oh, that sounds cute. And I'm like, oh, I probably should have written mine down because I can't remember half of them now.
All good.
We'll let somebody else go.
All right. Well, since Jose lost the rock, paper, scissors, I'm gonna go next, and he's gonna go. So
I give a fuck.
You probably give a fuck.
My top 5 in no specific order. Tails from Sonic. I've always thought he's super adorable. Yoshi from Mario, and even more baby Yoshi. I've liked Yoshi for a long time. He was like my first like video game animal type thing that I was like, oh, he's so cute, you can ride him. Like, yeah. And then Charmander from Pokemon has always been my favorite Pokemon. And he's super cute. And I love the picture that someone did of him in a Charizard hoodie. It's so cute, and I want it tattooed on me because it's just adorable. Then I believe her name is Mia from Zelda Skyward Sword. She's like this little cat thing, and you rescue her, and she's just adorable. But then at night, she turns into this beast thing and tries to kill you. And then also Navi from Legend of Zelda. It's a cute little. She's so annoying, but it's so cute. So cute. You can't deny it. So now I will pass it to Jose.
Okay. So it's adorable characters.
Mm-hmm.
You can sound it any gayer.
Hey, you're the one who got emotional over a video game that I didn't get emotional over, so.
I felt like a woman.
I know. I'm just saying. I won't point out what game it was because that might embarrass you, but.
Side note: if you get the chance, go play Gone Home. Just go play it.
It has nothing. It's nothing related to what we were just talking about.
Anyway, I'm not gonna even number them. But first one, Teddy from Persona 4. He is a giant teddy bear-ish like character, but he has a zipper in his neck. When you open it, it's like a bottomless pit.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Number 2, whatever you want to call it, are the Zerglings from StarCraft 2. Something about giant cockroaches that kill other people. I sounds so adorable. And
I don't know about giant cockroaches that kill people. I don't know if I'm
giant space cockroaches that kill people controlled by a necromaniac woman.
Nice. Of course they're controlled by a woman.
Yeah, who else will control them? Following that, I would have to say, shit, this is where it kind of goes south for me.
Any Pokemon?
No, not any Pokemon.
Digimon?
No Digimon. Well, not video game related at all. This is gonna bite me in the ass, but I have to be honest. motherfucking vinyl scratch from My Little Pony.
Get out of here.
You have been shunned. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Brody.
Well, can't say anything more. Wait, yeah, I can. Well, on the respects of the My Little Pony stuff, you know. And well, what just happened?
Hmm.
I don't know what that is. Okay, now I got better. So, to continue, I mentioned the Zerglings, Teddy, and Vinyl Scratch.
Alright.
I gotta leave the best for last, but to fill in this spot right now, number 4 or number 2, whichever way you want to see it. I really have no preference on it. It will have to go. There's an anime called Dokoida, and right now I can't articulate or remember the name of the character, but it's just this little girl that is a villain. She's a princess, like she turns into a space princess as a villain, and she controls a giant blob that can turn into anything.
Sounds like Ditto.
Kind of like Ditto. Or Ditto can turn into really horrible things. And number 5 or number 1, it's the cutest. I think it's just the cutest and most evil thing ever. It's Annie from League of Legends. It's so cute. It's just a little girl that can master the elements of fire and summon a demon teddy bear to defend her. And it's the spawn of Satan. She's the spawn of Satan, of course. She's adorable. So I'm just gonna say that, yeah. If I ever have a daughter, she's gonna be named Annie on behalf of that character, because I don't know, she's so maleficently evil, and I just love evil things. And now anybody that was interested in me got officially creeped out and never's gonna make a move. But yeah, those are my 5.
Sweet. Alrighty, so going on to our very last topic, our Netflix movie club. Some of us watched Event Horizon, and some of us watched Battle Royale. So
Let's start with Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Well, Derek was supposed to watch Battle Royale. I don't know if he did or not, but we'll never know because he's not here.
Marathon.
I watched Battle Royale, and as did Kristin. We watched it last night. It was intense. For anybody that doesn't know the concept of it, essentially what happens is it's all based in Japan, of course, and like these kids, it's a 7th grade class, and I guess like they were boycotting school at one point, and so like their teacher from like a couple of years ago takes them on a class trip, and they don't know it until way later. Like on the bus, everybody gets drugged. When they wake up, they have these necklaces, and it's basically how they track you in this thing. It's kind of like the Hunger Games, where they have to play the game, and they have to kill each other, and there can only be one winner.
That movie sounds so much better than the movie I watched.
Yo, I have some shit to say.
The only problem with it, though, was I had to watch it with subtitles, and so I was sitting there, like, reading it the whole time, and I'm like, I was missing some of the action that was going on, but what I did catch, I mean, it was pretty gory, and they had good graphics. So, I mean, it's very interesting. The ending was a little, I don't know, what would you say?
Fucked up? Like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, it's pretty much a mindfuck at the end. All in all, I think I would give it a 4.5.
Awesome.
I think I'd give that bitch a 5 or 6. That's pretty good.
Okay then. And then we, by we I mean me and Jenn, saw the best movie ever.
Uh,
I loved it. I really did.
we have combating opinions on this.
Okay. Personally, we can do this as a discussion. Like, okay, what I didn't like about the movie is the first 20 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. It bored me so bad.
Is so fucking slow, and they do not want to. It's like you're with this kid and he's laughing at something, but you don't know what he's laughing at, and you're like bugging him, and eventually when he tells you, is like, oh, is what I was thinking about what you're laughing at.
Yeah.
But the reveal is not what's shocking, if not how the people die.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's such a like calm movie, and then all of a sudden they show you the video of how the people died, and you're like, "Holy shit! Oh my god!"
I can basically say that Dead Space was heavily inspired by this movie.
Oh yeah,
Heavily inspired.
for sure.
Because there is this an abandoned spaceship called the Event Horizon that is in the orbit of Neptune, right? Yeah, I think it's Neptune.
Yeah, it is.
So it's outside of the orbit of Neptune, and basically what the Event Horizon is a ship that can go from one end of the galaxy to another in no time at all. It's just seconds flat because it what folds dimensions and it just teleports you there. And it has like a black hole inside the ship, and you can pretty much imagine what happens. If you've seen any horror movies in space, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it was pretty predictable in that sense. Because you do know, like, you're like, I know how this is gonna end.
What I am not gonna talk about is the deaths of the movie, but oh, and there's this one character that just, I guess, comic relief. He was perfect, and it's that one token black guy.
Oh, yeah.
There's this one part where the shit starts blowing up and he gets thrown outside of orbit, and then he reroutes his oxygen to his jets. He's like, "I'm coming back, motherfuckers," or something like that. I was dying laughing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I had a hard time keeping my attention, but I tried to watch it, and then the gory parts were definitely my favorite parts because I love gory horror movies. So.
Oh, there is one part at the end that got me really that when it happened I was pissed off. I think did you have that same reaction?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like when they take off their masks and it's still like a hallucination. I got so pissed off. Like
yeah, I totally was like, huh?
I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
But seeing that guy as the bad guy, I totally expected him to be the bad guy because yeah, the only character from the beginning who's seen hallucinations and he says to people that's normal.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Yep. Of course he's behind something.
Seeing people without eyes is not normal. Like you're telling me that if you're sitting next to me, we're eating breakfast, and you're saying to me, I just saw a cat dancing with an old lady in the middle of the street while there's raining lava, and you're gonna tell me that's normal? No, there's something wrong with you. And I'm not gonna hang out with you anymore if you say that to me. So if we're in a situation like in a spaceship, the first thing I'm gonna do is like, he's fucking nuts. We gotta get rid of him, and we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree.
It caught me off guard. It's an old movie. I enjoyed it. 3 out of 5.
I would give it like a 2.5 out of 5. I like I said in the beginning, I was just like, ah, and I actually skipped a good 10 minutes of it.
Oh,
I was just like, what? This needs to like get better.
My favorite parts are where my favorite parts are when this janitor / medic magically knows Latin. Like he's like the most quiet person in the ship, and like I understand that. play it back. By hearing it the second time, he can translate it perfectly.
Yeah.
And then midway the movie's like, no, I fucked up. That's not. That's what he said. And like, oh, that's what he said. And then the captain's like looking at him like, oh, really? Now you think that's what he said? After seeing evidence of video, that's what you think he said? Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like the captain. I was like, no shit. But Jen, please tell us what you're watching for next week.
Okay, so the movies that I picked two again, because I think it's easier for all of us if we decide like we've either seen one or we don't want to see one of them, then, you know, it makes it a little easier for us. So we get to choose between Super 8 and Silent Hill Revelation.
So we're gonna do a select it here the podcast, and so we can make it official on the show. I'm gonna select I mean Silent Hill.
Silent Hill?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
gonna be mine.
I'm gonna try to make it through Super 8.
Because simply I watched Super 8 when it came out.
Oh, okay. So then you've seen a movie you haven't seen.
Oh, so
I am gonna try to make it through Super 8, and if I can't, then I will watch Silent Hill. What about you, Allison?
I've seen Super 8, but I can always rewatch it. I can't remember if I liked it or not.
Probably
which
didn't.
Probably is not a good sign. So I will definitely watch Silent Hill. I think I've only seen one of the movies before. So.
there's only one.
Yeah, there's only one before it.
Well,
And
then.
it's crazy as shit.
Yeah.
If you play the game, it's not that crazy. Like
No, it's not, but it's still creepy as fuck.
okay, like the games are one of my favorite horror games of all time. Like
Oh,
I said
yeah.
in the previous podcast. No, wait, previous podcast was it? Yeah, it was the previous podcast. Just because it's psychological. The whole game is psychological, and there's no
Yeah.
jump scares. Like okay, even
It's
the
just-
even the monsters. You hit the monsters once, and most of the monsters just disappear after you hit them once. So like, and is this dude fucking seeing things? Is this woman my wife? Has my wife been dead for all these years? And like you're like have all these questions in the game. I'm hoping the movie's like that because the first one was definitely not like the games.
Yeah, it wasn't, but it was a good movie.
Mhm.
It
It
was
kind of
deep.
reminded me of how I felt about Queen of the Damned, which is that the movie had absolutely nothing to do with the book, but it was a good movie. So if they had just pretended like it wasn't based on the book, then it would be super great. But since they had to say that it was based on the book, I say that it's a shitty movie. But it's a good movie if it's not based on the book. Is that kind of how you feel about Silent Hill?
Wow.
Huh?
Okay. Completely unrelated. There's this thing called Protein Pill and Machinima. I'm not gonna promote them, but I just said where they are from. Anything. They tweeted out, and it showed up on the. I mean, by me, I mean he. It's just one guy. He's at PAX, and he tweeted out, and it showed up in a big screen, so the whole convention to see. He said, I just wanted to see this show up on the screen. I couldn't find the toilet, so I pooped under the Titanfall statue.
Wow.
So I want to know if that's true.
Did you hear what I said about Silent Hill, though?
Yeah,
Okay, so is that how you feel about the Silent Hill movie, though?
semi. It's just weird how I feel about them because I'm such a big fan of the same things how I feel with Resident Evil. I'm such a big fan of the source material that I don't know how to react when I see it outported or extracted into another medium. I think Silent Hill will make a great book.
Yeah, it would.
It would not make a great movie because movies have a bad time explaining fully psychological things unless it's a 2 hour and a 40-minute movie.
The game, a lot of the creepiness of it is the ambiance, like just the ambience, whatever. It's like the background, just like I don't know how you feel while you're playing the game.
But what I liked about the movie that we're gonna watch is it's based on the third game. So
Oh, okay.
it has something to go from if you see the third game. Like the carnival parts are the most creepiest ones. I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Okay, so there's parts where you're like in a carnival or something like that, and there's the first time you're there, you see this. You're in the toilet. You start off in the toilet, and then you're going out of the toilets, and then this person dressed as a bunny with blood in their mouth starts following you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
creepy.
yeah.
It's really.
And it's just a bunny. It's kind of like Donnie Darko, where like they managed to make
Oh,
a bunny with...
I'm gonna feed the hipster machine. I love that movie.
I have watched it, but I haven't watched it like actually paid attention. Watched it.
That's
like,
one of the.
I've always been doing something while I'm watching it, so I haven't like paid enough attention to it to figure out if I like it or not.
That's one of the movies That's one of the few movies I've seen on Netflix once, and then went out and buy it immediately after I saw it. Like, I was in Disney bored one day, and I was not bored, sick. I was a CP, and I was sick. Apparently, I watched Donnie Darko, and then after I finished the movie, it's like 4 p.m. I went on the bus to go to Walmart, and I bought the movie. And then I came back and watched it again.
Nice.
So I rarely do that, mostly because I don't have any money. But yeah, so this, I think we're ready to say goodbye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, so this was easier.
Yeah.
No, we actually, I think we made it within the time limit this time. Holy crap.
We did. It's our time limit was like, okay, I try to edit it out under 1 hour and 30 minutes, but most of the time it's impossible. So this time it's the second time. This is the second shortest podcast we've ever recorded.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's been the same situation both times too.
I know, it's just by situation I mean orange juice. When you drink orange juice in the morning, you just feel so different. And I drank orange juice this morning. Last time I didn't drink orange juice, and it was a long podcast. But this morning I drank a lot of orange juice, and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling straight up. There's gonna be a short podcast, and nothing.
Maybe you need to drink orange juice more often before we do the podcasts.
I should drink orange juice more often when I drink a podcast. So yeah.
And on that note,
I think we are going to say our goodbyes.
This has been Nerd Rule the World podcast. Thank you for listening to us. Holy crap, 7 episodes. Yeah.
We're finally getting some episodes out there. Yay!
It's been fun so far.
Hopefully next week we will have a very special guest who I'm kind of excited about. So we will see.
woohoo!
As always, we love you guys, even though we're still small, but we love you guys, even though, like, yeah, we just love you guys, you know? Thanks for listening. Thanks for taking time out of your day to listen to us rant and ramble.
Yeah, our long rants and rambles.
But it's fun. It's fun. And I know you guys enjoy. Come on. Hearing my voice is a privilege.
Yes.
I actually like my voice better and Jen's. Just saying.
I'm pretty sure I have a bigger fan base than y'all.
I'm
I
pretty
don't think
sure
so.
that I don't like my voice on here, so.
I me either. I hate editing the podcast just for that, because I hate my voice.
I can't listen to the podcasts that I'm in.
Now you know, folks. Anyways, see you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.